Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. Recently I watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Of course, that's the front and the back. And the DVD is rather unimpressive in and of itself, but as far as movies are concerned, I like this one a lot better than the first one, even though the first one gives us the necessary background we need in order to watch the second. I'm not going to tell you anything about this particular film, because if I do, it'll give away a lot of plot points and it'll ruin the story. But it's probably one of the funniest children's films I've seen in a good long time. The animation's absolutely gorgeous. I thought that was exceptionally creative. It's very innovative, it's clever, it's funny, and it's also very heartwarming as well, which surprised me. But the first one was too, because that was more about Flynn trying to make amends with his father and prove himself as an inventor to his mother. Of course, his mother had died, so that was one thing that was really quite tragic about the first one. And it just seemed like he and his father didn't really see eye to eye all the time, because he had to put up with being Flynn's guinea pig. Poor Tim. But in this one, you can see that they have a better bond, and they're closer together. And of course, they've come over quite a few odds in the first film, so you can see that they are definitely probably one of the best buddy teams ever assembled. And of course, in this one, Sam and Flynn are together, and they have plans. I'm not going to say what the plans are, but it's really quite sweet. And this is a film that both adults and children can enjoy, and there really isn't anything too terribly frightening about it, I don't think. It's just action and peril, and there's another character involved that at first you think he's benevolent, but actually that proves to be quite the misnomer, and appearances can be deceiving. Lots of good voices in this. Excellent cast, and one of my favorite voice actresses, Kristen Schaal. She plays a character named Barbara, who is an orangutan, and I love orangutans, so I was super happy with that, and my inner fangirl was very pleased. Orangutans are awesome. There's quite a bit of humor, like I said. It's really quite funny. There's some puns that are maybe it seem a little bit cheesy at first, but it really isn't. It's actually really quite enjoyable, and it's so cute, and and it's just a very enjoyable, entertaining, delightful film that I think everybody can enjoy. And the first one, I've already reviewed it, but CWAC, I'm just going to say CWAC because it's easier to say it that way, but they give it a longer title if they're abbreviating it. I just say CWAC, CWAC. But this one I think deserves the full 2 thumbs up and 5 stars hands down, just because it's eye candy, and the music's great, the plot's good. You've got the good versus evil, and it's just funny. It really is. It's very humorous all the way around, and these other characters that appear, you just can't help but love them because they're just so cute. And it has a lot of that "oh" factor, I think, that is so integral, that makes it just even more appealing, I feel. And Sony Pictures, I think this is their best yet. I don't know if they're going to do a third one or not. I think they could just leave this alone, because it, as far as I'm concerned, with the end credits, it answers all your questions as far as, you know, I was aware, but what do I know? Basically, that's all I have to say about Cloudy with a Chance Meatballs 2. And if you haven't seen the first one, please watch that one first, because if you watch this one, you're going to say, what happened? Well, actually, you really won't, because it explains everything. It does a very quick synopsis of what occurred in the first movie. And it makes sense, of course, but you gotta watch the first. The first one is actually really quite a delightful, delicious, sensational, scrumptious film. I'm using a lot of adjectives describing food, but don't watch this movie when you're hungry. This is horrible. It just makes you want to crave everything you see. But it's just really one of the best children's films I've seen in a good long while, and I have a lot of faith for Sony Pictures Animation. I think that they're on the up and coming with their projects, so it's definitely worth it. It is one I would keep in your film library, because it's just, I think, a real gem, and it's just so beautiful to look at, and there are a lot of good morals and values involved in this particular one, and that's what I think makes it so important. Well, that's all I have to say for now, so live long, prosper, and ciao tutti!